Rise and shine, family. All right, look, y'all. This is why I say to you guys all the time that we need to master our emotions. Okay, look, we all can imagine what it would feel like to get cheated on, to be lied to by your partner, by the person that you trust. Okay, but let's be honest. One thing has nothing to do with the other here. She's dumping this man's mother's ashes over a bridge, and you know she wouldn't normally do this. Okay, so what you have to do is when you guys establish your character, the things that you will not do. Okay, because you know it makes you a worse person because you know it's wrong to do. Don't allow your emotions to be justifications for doing those things. Okay, because it doesn't take it away. It doesn't change the facts. Because while you can imagine her pain, I see a lot of you guys in the comments justifying how she's feeling and justifying what she did with how she's feeling. But I want you guys to understand something. While she's probably hurting, I understand that. You have to understand that his mother meant a lot to him. Okay? And when he sees what she has done, logic ain't gonna matter. It's gonna hurt him the same. She has dumped his mother's ashes over a bridge. You understand? So that's blatant disrespect. Okay? To know a man loves his mother. You know his mother passed. Okay? And he cheated on you, yes. But like I said, that act has nothing to do with anything. It doesn't undo the act. You know, this is why I say just move on. Just move around. Because when you commit those acts, the consequences are the same. Whether you did them because you were hurt or whether you just did them because you was an evil person. Now, anybody who would do this just to do it would be evil, right? Now, of course, you're saying, well, I was hurt. Well, the consequences are the same though, you know? So this is why you shouldn't go against your character out of being upset. Okay, emotions are like food. Okay, because something tastes good to you doesn't mean it's good for you to eat, right? Well, when you're feeling anger, it feels good to do angry things, but that doesn't mean it's good for you. So don't justify. You wouldn't justify eating the food because it tastes good, knowing that it's killing you. Well, I eat it because it tastes good. Well, the consequences are the same. Whether you were eating it to get sick or eating it because it tastes good, the food is going to affect you the same way, right? And so the actions are the same, family. So my mom's distracting me, but she's just being beautiful. But listen, guys, master your emotions because you don't want the life that you've worked so hard to build up to be destroyed because of your own actions. When people show you they can't live up to your character, they can't measure up to their own promises and word, leave them alone. Prove that you are better than them. Prove you truly deserve better than them by not stooping to their level. You understand? So master your emotions. That was horrible, family. She's going viral now, and this will probably always be remembered. And she did that in pain, but it's the same. So I encourage you guys to consider this. If you're cheated on, if you are in pain, find a place to cry. Find a place to let that out, let that energy out, and then strategize what you're going to do next. Okay? Too many times you guys are taking somebody back because you're not ready to let them go because you haven't done that work. Okay, when you need to make this decision, probably before you even contact them. Okay, so you're not acting out in anger, and if you feel like you're going to be in anger, don't even see them in person. They've cheated on you, so you have every right to end the relationship over the phone or by email, send a pigeon, whatever you want to do. But do not do something that's going to cause your life to get worse, right? This is why I say be angry and sin not. Sin are things that are counterproductive to your own destiny, to your own happiness, okay? The harmony in your life. So when someone does you dirty and they prove themselves not worthy of you, just move around, honestly. If you guys take that time and go back and retaliate, it's only going to cause you more karma. Okay. And so the things you're working to build are going to be destroyed. The people who saw you do that act are going to now apply that to your character, probably never see you outside of that. And meanwhile, you're going to say, well, I was in pain when I did it, but you did it. You understand? And it's probably something you'll feel guilty for later. Okay. And a lot of times in our guilt, we self sabotage. So get out of your own way. Okay. And when people hurt you, don't hurt them back. Don't go tit for tat. Okay. Just let them go. Okay. Decide what your character is going to be. Hold people accountable to living up to your character. If you're going to be faithful, you have every right to ask for loyalty. Okay, if they can't give you that loyalty, then you see that they are undisciplined. Don't take it personally. They are undisciplined. Okay. Now, if you don't want this person in your life, or you don't want to be the type of person to be cheated on, being accountable to that means leaving them alone. Now, that might not be easy if you love them, but you have to be accountable to your worth by going through that pain. So this is how you, Mayana, chill. He said, I'm gonna get in this video. But listen, guys, being accountable to the pain is crying in the car. Sometimes you gotta cry in the car. Come here, boo. Come here. Sometimes you have to cry in the car, family. Sometimes you have to let it out. Sometimes you gotta spend that time in solitude. And like I said, think your way out of these situations. Don't allow your emotions to be what drives you, okay, into doing something that you shouldn't do. That's why I call it possession. The moment you let these emotions take over you, you're going to be doing some things that you otherwise would never do. And so you are possessed by the emotion and you're not in control. So only you should control what happens inside of you, okay, your own actions. So you have the ability to do that, family. All right, family. So I'm gonna try to make this quick before she starts tripping again. She's right here leaning back. She's gonna notice and start acting up. Okay, let's see if she's good. So listen, guys, my last point I want to make is this. Your character is not just the things you do whenever you're in a good mood. Your character is everything that you do. So just know that the things you do when you're upset, that also is you. That's also your character. So learn to master your emotions so you don't behave that way whenever you're upset. Okay? The more time you spend into your mind meditating, just thinking these things through. If I were to get cheated on, how would I handle that? Spending time in your mind and getting down how you're going to behave when these things happen can be really useful to you. Sometimes we live like the person that we're with will never do us dirty. We don't prepare for the worst. And when it happens, we just lose it. We lose control of everything because we haven't done that time. Okay, so know that people can't. Some people can be trusted, but that doesn't mean you need to go around trusting everybody. Know that all of us are flawed and we all can make mistakes. So live and treat people your best, but know that people are capable of failure. Okay, and when they fail, don't take it personally. Don't think that it's your job to punish them because you don't own them. Okay, you're in a relationship with them, yes. Of course, you'd like for them to be faithful and honor their words. But if they don't do that, you don't own them. You don't have a right to punish them. Let karma do that. Okay? Master your emotions. You walk away from it all if that's what's best for you to do. If you know you don't want to be around that type of person, move away from that. Okay? And you just keep on manifesting and keep becoming a great person, keep being a great person like you know you are, and don't allow yourself to crumble and become that type of person when you're in pain. I promise you, you will regret it. Okay? Don't create chaos in your anger. Okay? Use that anger to get better. Like I said, find a place to cry, find someone to talk to, okay? And then make your decision and move and stick to your decision, okay? Don't stay with them because you love them, because that's again an emotion and you don't want to be controlled by emotion. And that love is no indicator that that person is going to change. So if you're not seeing that they're going to change, you don't believe they're going to change. If they tried to hide it, if you ask them about it and all they could do was lie about it when you find out, if you had to find out instead of them just telling you the truth, all these things you need to consider. And if they're not showing you they're going to be an honest person, don't use love as a reason to stay with somebody, okay? Because all it takes is for you to be having a bad day, they show themselves, and because you're vibing low, you're going to do the absolute worst thing. And you would have never done that if that person hadn't did that to you, right? So part of the things you do to master your emotions is remove negative people from your life so they don't bring the worst out of you either, okay? So listen, family, continue being great and master your emotions, all right? Peace.